Welcome back to the Sneak This, your weekly podcast on sneakers, sports, culture, and other nonsense. Made by sneakerheads for sneakerheads. Find the podcast streaming on iTunes, Google Play Music, Stitcher, YouTube, and on the website, which is updated daily at www.thesneakdis.com. Get at us on Twitter at @the_sneakdis, Instagram at @thesneakdis, and check out the Facebook page, The Sneak This Podcast. And now, on to the Sneak This.
Follow us or else.
Yo, episode 33.
Episode Scotty Pippen. Dang, Grant Hill, fam.
Everybody back in the building. Greg, George, Ryan.
Hey.
Got a lot to talk about.
Lots happened since I've been
We do?
gone. Feels good to be
Kind of a lot to
back.
talk about.
Dang,
You don't want to go what we talking about, Ryan?
I mean,
Do you even know?
I gotta get caught up from where I gotta get caught up from where we left off. So I left. You got banned ones. You got your ball snipped.
Oh, yeah. You went in here for
Don-
that. I'm good, too.
Don, the Air Force One King, and Romy Rome, the foam god, made their triumphant returns to the Sneak Diss. Y'all had that other man's in here last week. Y'all broke Sneak Diss barriers by having the first female guest. And then y'all revived one of my favorite shows from the 90s, The Love Connection.
All right. Settle down.
Dang, he was like, hey, tell me about 5 things that every man should know about you.
Yeah, okay.
Tell me what you want to
Where did you get that anyway?
I got that off Amazon.
Tell me what kind of man's you looking for.
Are you drunk?
Not yet.
You
I
must
will
be. You
be.
wildin'.
God, it feels good to be back.
What are we talking about today? Actually, what's everybody wearing today?
He's been acting wild since I walked in here. Actually texting craziness.
Are you wearing shoes today?
I have shoes on,
He
but
got
I mean,
Jordan slides.
What you got on? You
Gym
got on
shoes.
something actually pretty nice.
I got on my Jets green suede Zoom Revis. I guess they're samples. They got scrap
and a Celtics hat.
and a Cleveland Indians hat.
I didn't even know it had that four-leaf clover on
Cleveland
the
Indians
side.
took an L since I've been here too.
That's a
That's
fact.
sad.
Shout out to the Cubs. Congratulations
sad.
to them. I was going for the Indians only because of Ryan, but I do go for the Cubs. I mean, it's the Cubs.
No, you don't.
I go for them.
No, you don't.
In that situation, neither one of them are my teams, but I mean, geez, it's been 108 years. Like, why not? But I do now kind of miss the fact that
The Cubs created chaos in the world. All right.
it did kind of shift the world a little
It
bit.
did.
Shout out to Trump.
Dang, shout out.
I don't know what to say. Be
Hey.
respectful. He's the president.
Man, lots happened. Feels
Wait,
good.
wait. Did you say he be respectful or he's
You
respectful?
gotta be
Because
respectful.
one of those is
You
not
gotta be
true.
Respectful. You gotta be respectful.
Gotta be
bro.
respectful.
All right.
You gotta be respectful.
Well, that's different than he's respectful. 'Cause
Uh,
that is not a factual
We got
statement.
a lot to talk about
I'm
today, though.
wearing. God, what are these? Fives, 97.5, 98.5s.
Are you talking about a radio station?
They shoes.
What are you?
95.5.
9975s, whatever they are.
KYOT.
Fire. That's what they are.
Yes, WKRP
Sneak This
Cincinnati.
podcast is back in the building, full effect.
And the OG squad is back. The three of us sitting here drinking beers. Let's make this podcast great again.
Okay, I'm not.
It's so hyped.
Hey.
What we talking about? Are
I
you
don't
gonna
have
tell
a
what we talking
beer.
about?
We're talking
You got a
about.
beer?
Maybe talk about what's coming out this weekend. You got those blue 12s.
We talking about. You want me to talk about what we talking about?
You want to talk about? What
You
we're
say
talking
you like you kind of you on a rant. We'll talk about
He's enraged right now. He doesn't know what to bring up first.
We'll talk about releases. We'll talk about DB Pack. We haven't discussed that yet. The new DB Pack. We'll talk about.
Dang, I don't know if my preset. I'm out of confessions for the year, so I don't know if I could participate in that conversation.
We can participate.
I might need-
Actually, it
I might
might
need to
be a
leave.
little different than typically what we usually say about it.
Yes,
Yeah?
if you're outside the room, you don't get the karma. Yes.
We talk about Complexcon, obviously Sneakercon. Obviously from the outside looking in because we weren't in the building, but There was plenty online and plenty on social media to look at.
I don't understand anything about Complexcon. I mean, it just seemed like it was like an entertainment thing.
It seemed like
well, that was kind of like
it didn't have like
we can talk about it.
It didn't have like no specific focus.
We're not
no, it really didn't. But like, I think
there was a hot ones.
Well, we can talk about that. We'll talk about. I guess we'll talk about Fat Joe, a video that came out. We'll obviously talk about, and I kind of want to touch on another subject like celebrities opening sneaker shops because I think I'm kind of upset. I don't think we could get to it.
No, you're not.
No, I'm not. What?
Upset.
I am a little upset.
You're upset about the video.
No.
You're not upset about it in general.
I was put that on the discussion list before we even seen the video
What?
about talking about Fat Joe.
Yeah, talking about the store, but that.
Yeah, but I don't
this
like
is
the
different.
fact. We'll talk about it.
But the past weekend, we had a shoe that came out that you and I really wanted, and George hates. Those Air Force One Special Forces. Fire.
Suck balls.
Fire.
Flamazoid.
And
Suck.
if-
Worst shoe of all time.
Okay.
What?
Okay.
You're crazy.
Worst shoe of
You
all
just
time.
talking reckless now.
Yeah.
No.
Let me tell you
Sucks.
something. I don't really care. I don't care for Air Force Ones at all. Okay, but those ones, I like the fact that it's like they specifically made it a boot. Like it's supposed to be a boot. So I could wear that and replace my other boots that I wear during the wintertime.
That shoe is heavier than you are. You can't wear that shoe.
I can't wear it. I want to wear it all the time.
No, you can't.
But
It's bigger than you are. No?
it'll replace my Cole Haans. I wear
That
in
doesn't
the
even
wintertime.
make any sense.
It'll replace my Cole Haan boots. Yes, it
You
would.
could go to war in
These are
that boot,
boots.
or
These
you
are
could go.
fire.
to the
Always
club.
talking about going to
Or you
war.
can go-
dude.
we might be.
We
might be.
You gonna wake up one day and me and Greg gonna send you to boot camp. Huh?
No.
You'll wake up in boot camp.
I got the camo for it.
Them joints are fire.
You will be the happiest man in the world if you guys into boot camp because you be wearing
Free
nothing
camo.
but camo.
Free camo.
Nothing
All
but.
of it.
I tried
Yeezy
to
season
cop.
5.
Did y'all cop?
Nah.
Cop what?
I
Try
tried.
to cop.
I tried.
Cop what?
The
Those
boots.
boots.
They don't suck.
All right.
Get out of here.
I tried to cop.
What
I
was
did.
what was retail price? By the way?
180.
200.
Well, can we agree
180.
on something here?
180.
They're
What is
180.
the retail
They were-
price?
180.
They were 200.
They're 180.
I mean, I did see that they're selling for like 400 or 500.
They're selling, but there's more colors coming out. Thank God. We'll
they
have
are?
more chances.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
want
did
the olives,
Nike
though.
release them?
Yeah,
They were on
the
Sneaker
sneaker app.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Anybody got any pickups?
No, I don't.
I ordered
didn't
something
get
yesterday, but it's the same scenario as last time. I don't know if it went through or not. They charged
What?
my card the
Olive boost again?
no.
Triples?
Yes,
Triples,
tripled up. No, I'm trying to sell the other one. No, the what's that same company?
Ultra boost? Finish line?
Yes.
Sneakers?
No,
Jackrabbit?
Yeah,
Jackrabbit?
Jackrabbit
released the.
Oh, gold medal pack?
medal.
Oh,
I
you
tried-
got
which
through?
ones? Which ones did you get?
I did. Well, I checked out, but it was the same thing where it checked out and the page crashed, and then I got the notification from PayPal that says your card has been charged, and then I have an invoice number, but I don't have an email.
So which one did you get?
What color?
Gold medal.
Oh, the gold.
you got the
What
gold
about
ones?
the other one?
Well, the silvers are
silver
dope.
ones are fire.
The silvers are fire.
They are, but they're too similar to the 3Ms. We already talked
That's
about
true.
that.
Yeah,
The
I guess
original
so.
3Ms are the best 3M shoe, period. I mean, there's no reason for me to buy another one. I shouldn't even have bought the gold medals, but I just was like, all right, I'll try.
I could have bought the bronze a few times, but
Yeah, those are sitting different.
They look like
places.
Texas A&M.
yeah, I don't really care.
When I
for
saw the
those.
silvers in person, they're dope, but there's no reason for me to have something
Silvers
that
are
looks
dope.
that similar to something else.
That's true.
What else I got? What you buy something? I know you got something.
I got some stuff from the Adidas outlet. They had those Uncaged Ultra Boosts. So I copped a pair of those for $90. Copped George a pair too for his lady friend. I picked up Black Toes.
Yeah, he raped me on that. Pause.
Hard. Pause.
Didn't we
And
just
got
have a
dinner.
discussion about that word?
Oh, damn.
Well, I thought we were talking about it today.
That's
Ah,
next.
we
I
can
thought
talk
that
about
was the whole point.
I mean, I guess we could talk about that too.
That's why I said that.
I think that's it. I think that's all I picked up. Sneaker wise, the Black Toes and those Uncaged
Where you get black toes from?
Ultra Boosts. Won them at Scottsdale House Hoops raffle.
Oh, that's right. You did say that. I didn't even know they were doing raffles for them. I was like, I figured I'd try on. Actually, you know, honestly, I thought I'd get them online. I thought I wouldn't have an issue. Every single site crashed. Every single site.
They're pretty dope. I mean, they're nice. They're just like same
Better
as
than
the
New Bands?
Once I saw
No. They're like the Chicago's from last year.
Once I saw that the online overseas the night before crashed, whatever it was, midnight or 10 p.m. or whatever.
Oh, I thought you said it got canceled. It crashed?
They canceled the Nike Europe
Oh,
release, but all the boutiques still released it. So once I saw those crash or it be impossible to get, I knew it was going to sell.
I've already seen prices drop. I've seen some $250.
Oh, yeah, that's
$250 is high.
So are the
but-
Black Reds. They're like $260
yeah.
now.
But I don't think I could pay. I love black toes, but I don't think I could pay that much for black toes. I think I could do two.
220 be reasonable.
Yeah, I mean, you like them though. They're very. We could talk
Who
about
got through? Who got
You
through on
could
those?
do it.
Who got through on those trophy room 16s?
Yeah, right.
every single person that won it. Did you get those?
Nah.
I looked
I
at the
like-
site after you told me about them because I
I-
had no idea, and there was still like a size 11 and a
It
13.
was a full size
or-
run for a long time.
Oh no, I didn't see that.
And then for a while, then I'm looking on Twitter and people are like, nobody wants that nonsense. And I looked on Twitter, $291 shipped.
yeah.
I will
'cause-
tell you what.
Insane.
If I could-
Okay,
if
so
I
here's
could-
the most ridiculous part about that to me is like all the boutiques or stores or whatever that offer free shipping, and then the son of Michael Jordan has the nerve to charge like $16 or whatever it is to ship. I understand you're in Florida, so basically like anything that's not on the East Coast is probably not cheap. But if you're a store, you number one probably have some kind of deal with USPS or UPS or whoever your shipper
Something.
is. Because some places only charge like 8 to 10.
Picking my nose. Oh,
The look on his face.
bro.
Anyway.
But anyway, it's like, I don't understand. You got some nerve as Michael Jordan's son to charge $16 for shipping. I'm sorry, or whatever the number was, because the price online was not $291. So when you said that was final price, I was like,
Yeah,
what?
for $275.
I'll tell you what. If I could find a
Okay,
pair,
yeah, so $16. That's where I got
Find
that
a pair
from.
for
if I could find a pair for like $2, I might cop those.
Why?
I like
They-
16s.
They're not
They
even.
look-
I
no,
like
I don't.
16s.
I'm okay with 16s. They're
They
way
look
too bulky.
okay without the shell on it or whatever you want to call
Those,
it.
those are not
The
dope
thing,
to me.
the thing that confuses me about Trophy Store though is that like every time I see the Trophy Store, like logo, I think it's a Kyrie logo.
It looks just like the Kyrie.
It's like the
Irving
same.
logo.
Like
exactly.
I'm like looking
the
at these
logo.
shoes and I'm like, wait, now there's a picture of a Kyrie, but it's like a Kyrie. I don't even see. I don't know.
The shoe. Okay, a couple things.
A bunch of people were like walking around with them at Sneakercon New York
I seen
City from
that.
what I saw in the like video.
Wanting like 350, 400.
But yeah, people weren't buying.
What was retail when 16s originally dropped? 190.
I have no
16s originally dropped.
Yeah. Which
No, I
Jordan-
want to say they were like 150 or
Okay, which
160.
ones came out first? Which ones came in the suitcase? 18s,
17s.
17s. Okay, so
Those
17s,
were like
and those are
200.
Those are 200 even.
So I think 16s were like 170 or one.
They
maybe
were pretty
180.
high. They were higher than like we were used to paying. Like
Because
275 is insane. Like that's crazy. All right, 275 for 16s. Like,
But the
and that
funny
doesn't-
thing is that the OG colors like they're coming out with the navies in this month or next
Oh,
month.
that's right.
What
And
did
their retail's 250.
What did that store charge for
What,
Yeah.
bruh? The
250.
original OG colorways of 16s are
250.
250. Stop it. That's crazy. All right, 250.
Isn't that what the 17s were?
That's a
250.
$100 hike.
I have no idea.
The 17s are 250, right? Or were they 225?
17s or 16s.
The 17s. No, the 17s that just came out, like the coppers and that came out a couple
Oh
months
yeah,
ago.
they were high.
They were 250 or
They were-
220.
I don't know, but they were.
They're the
really
same
high.
price. I thought they were
They
250.
can, nah, you missed me with that. And I'm okay with 16s a little bit, but just the black ones. I never cared for
black
the
ones are
white
dope.
ones. The black
I think the
were
black
all
ones
right.
and the gingers and
Oh,
the
I
cherry
hate
woods
Cherry woods were all right.
were dope.
I hated people reverse the strap on cherry woods and that silver.
Oh, yeah,
I
yeah,
hated
yeah.
that. Ain't nobody paying that. And you know what made me? You know what kind of made me upset is the DJ Khaled like endorse. I think I'm a little tired of Khaled. Huh? I think
I didn't think
already
that would ever
tired of
happen
him
for like 10 more years.
Yeah.
because I think
Until he was president of the United States.
Yes.
He
Kanye
jumped,
versus Khaled 2020.
he jumped
Lit.
way too fast. Like
Well, no, I don't think Khaled's old enough for 2020. I don't think Kanye's old enough either, but close.
oh, right.
Dang, that Bud Light line came out your nose.
I don't know. DJ Khaled sitting there endorsing him. I wasn't with it.
The
I
trophy
thought it was
store
corny.
thing, or
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I wasn't. I thought it was corny.
I mean, the
you know?
color is not bad. I think the color's fine.
It's all right,
It's
man.
like because a lot of stuff coming out recently is royal and a lot of stuff is navy, so they kind of did something that was in the middle.
Speaking of Royal, anybody even looking or checking for Royal 12? They look terrible.
They look awful. And George said that they cop. Now that was
cop
back
them?
when we thought they were all suede.
The what?
You're gonna cop them?
The 12s.
No, yeah. I said that when I thought it was like the PSNY one.
You're gonna cop it for your Dodger fitted?
Yes.
Any of
No,
y'all
those
copping?
the real pictures came out a long time ago, and that's when we
Yeah.
said like,
They're
"Oh, those suck."
Trash. I can't.
No, no
I-
way, ain't no way.
I wonder if anybody will buy those for retail.
I don't know, man. People were texting me like, "Yo, I need sheet coats today," and I was like, "What do you need sheet coats for?" And I was like, "I don't think anybody wants these.
I don't think so.
They will sell because they're monochrome, I think. But I mean,
The materials they messed it up. I don't see why it couldn't be like a PSNY.
Yeah, it should have been.
It should have been exactly like a PSNY, and then it would have flew.
It looks terrible.
It just the materials look
bad.
cheap. The blues look off. It's awful. And I seen a couple people wearing them like in sneaker pics at Sneakercon and all that. Like, actually, Fat Joe was wearing them at Sneakercon or whatever. They're not good, man.
Yeah, but a lot of those people don't know how to wear their shoes, number one. And number two, they don't know how to lace their shoes. And number three, they don't know what pants to put with shoes, all right? So it's hard to judge when you see stuff like that.
You know what's funny? I looked at the what did people wear pics of Sneakercon, and they weren't as bad as they usually are. This year was
Mild.
mild.
I'm talking about on the same website that you
Yeah.
told me to look. I mean, yeah, they weren't terrible, but mild is probably the wrong word. There was still some whack stuff. Whack stuff.
So what about Fat Joe?
Wait. What about 13s? And they're Asian.
13s?
release. What do you think about those single 13s? They're all right. They're overseas.
I can't.
Shout
I
out
can't
to the
wear
homie
13s.
Jay that's in China.
I can't wear 13s.
Wait. You're talking about like the red and the
Red and that
red.
teal ones.
The
They
teal
come out
ones are
this weekend
fire.
too.
The teal ones are dope. The red ones, the red ones to me,
Yeah,
it look like anything else. Like that's,
I don't know, man.
The teal ones are dope, but I mean, I don't fuck with 13s.
They both look
I can't
like
wear
girls.
13s.
The tongue is too big.
Yeah, but
and
you
the shoe
said
is
Squadron
weird,
Blue
shape
13s are one of
weird.
your favorite shoes.
They are, but I had them and I couldn't.
If you wear
I
skinny,
can't wear 'em.
if you wear skinny pants like Simple, you can't wear 13s.
You can't wear 13s with skinny jeans. I need Lee pipes.
I mean,
need Jinkos.
last ones I had was
You
Flint's.
worship Lee Pipes.
Yeah,
though.
you
You
love
talk about
Lee
Lee
Pipes,
Pipes
though. You
more
talk
than
about Lee
anybody
Pipes.
else.
I might need to go anchor blue.
You talk about it more than Mr. Lee. though.
Miller's Outpost. I
Yes, Mr. Lee. Oh, our top 5 today is gonna be we're gonna do top 5 today, most comfortable sneakers. And I actually have a list that I made, but I think I'm gonna switch it up for a second.
Nah. You can't do that.
No, I was driving and thought about it. I didn't switch it in here. I drove and thought about it.
I
It's
don't
a
know
difference.
how I feel about that.
DB Pack. Let's talk about it.
What are you talking about?
Nothing.
I mean, they all suck.
I mean,
like
in all
normal.
honesty,
what
in
do you
all
want me to
honesty,
I
the
say?
don't know if
best-
they suck.
The
They
best
suck.
shoe in that pack, in my opinion, is the Kyrie.
I think the best shoe in the pack is that a girl shoe with the hearts on it? I'm assuming that's a
Okay,
girl
that
shoe.
one's the Air Max Zero.
I mean,
That
the
one's
one
dope.
with the
You
airplane.
hate the Air Max Zero though.
I mean,
You literally hate it.
The Janowski with the airplane.
no. I don't hate the shoe. I hated how like it was supposed to be like such a historical sneaker. Like the first, and when I got it, it was so cheap. Like it was trash. If it was premium materials, I wouldn't have a problem with
It
it.
was because it was the first shoe they made in the basement. Oh, that's
Yeah,
why.
but they didn't have to send it in 2015 with that garbage.
The Jordans are for
they all suck. I'm sorry.
the Jordans are for Iron Man costumes and San Francisco Giant fans only.
I don't think the 7s are that bad. I like 7s.
They're for Tony Stark and San Francisco Giant.
But
fans.
these DB7s already.
I think they're. What'd you say? San Francisco Giants?
or
49ers?
Niners.
Yeah, I was about to say.
These 7s already surpass a lot of other DBs though.
I don't think so.
No, they're better than 10s.
I'd rather have a 10.
They're what?
I'd rather have an 8. I'd
No,
rather have a 13.
No, you wouldn't.
No, you
you
wouldn't.
wouldn't.
If you gave me
All right,
this,
now you're talking
Yeah,
crazy.
you gave me
yeah,
this in the
that's-
13,
Nah,
I'd rather
you're
The
13.
last three
Because
things you just said are
DB13,
ridiculous.
I think was your number 2 worst Jordan of
I
all
might buy
time.
one now. I might buy one now.
Yeah,
I
okay.
changed my mind.
Garbage. I
changed my
think
mind.
this
I might
7,
wear 'em next week.
This
I'm gonna see if we- if I
DB7,
can
Came in
get a
here
pair.
acting up.
this
huh?
DB7 is better than 10s.
I might put their DB13s
Eights.
on my top 10 all-time
13.
greatest.
All right. Obviously, you own something today.
Bud Light.
These airplane ones ain't too bad.
They all suck except the Kyrie.
Yeah,
the
but-
Kyrie is like.
They look
Kyrie
feminine.
looks
All these
fine.
look like feminine shoes. They look
And
like
the-
for girls and little kids.
And yeah,
They're-
that's the whole point.
Yeah, but I'm
designed
saying
by
they
little
should
children.
only be for little kids. These are for
only-
grown men.
The Hirachi
only
looks
one-
like a general release.
Yeah, but that makes it probably the best shoe out of there though, except for the Kyrie. I mean, it's just a normal shoe. I mean, you can't wear some of the other stuff. Like they did that thing with
That
I think-
Hirachi is a little sad.
I think it was Cruz, wasn't it? They did the not sneaker shopping, but what's the other one? Wasn't your closet or whatever?
Yeah.
And he had the DB8, and he was like, "I will never wear
Oh,
these,
yeah.
but I just got them because they're Jordan 8."
cause.
I just was like, "What?" All right, man. Whatever. Do you?
At least 3 of these should sit. All right, and whoever
The one with the hearts, I think, will sell out. I agree with you there.
that'll fly. Kyrie will fly. Jordan will fly. These other Hirachi. This Hirachi.
Why did they do 2 Air Max Zeros? I guess
That's
I
a
don't
good
understand
question.
that
boys
as
and
well.
girls.
I guess
Yeah,
so.
but that makes no sense. A GS shoe will fit either one of them.
I mean, this kid who did the Hirachi has no imagination. He must be.
And why? I don't understand. Like,
He
okay,
must be what? You better chill out. Oh.
but that might have been the point, though.
Yeah.
But no, so okay, so
it
they
sucks.
pick a different Jordan every year. Fine.
They suck.
The Kyrie makes sense because Kyrie is relevant right now as how he played in the finals, and it's a new shoe. The Air Max Zero, I understand, but I don't understand the other shoes. Why is a Janoski on there with a plane on the
There's
front?
been a
That makes no
Janowski-
sense.
there's been a
Why
Janowski
isn't it
every
just
year
a
for the
regular
past 4
Janoski?
years.
Why is it?
But why
this-
don't they use their new stuff? Like they have the lunar magic, or what's the thing that I love? The low one, lunar whatever, flying it.
Oh, that
Dookie
like.
multi-explosion.
Oh, okay.
Like why don't they use a
yeah.
high shoe for that, or like something
good
new
question.
that they've come up with?
They must
Like,
let the
use
kids
their old
choose the shoe as well.
I doubt it because I doubt the kids are picking these shoes.
I mean, they
like
probably
the Kyrie,
bring-
maybe he was like a Kyrie fan or something. But the Jordan obviously is going to be in there every time, and they just assign that to a kid probably, or like they say, "What's your favorite Jordan?" or something. You know what I mean? Like I don't.
They probably have no idea what any of this stuff is.
And it can't be any of the ones they've already done. It can't be a 2, 4, 3, 6. What else has been made? 13, 8,
5.
and 10. Oh, there was a 5. Shit, I forgot about that. The one with the flashlight.
Trash.
Yeah, your list. You might want to reorder
Oh,
that.
no, the
These are
7.
better than the 5 too.
No,
I'm
I
sorry.
said 7's better than 5, 10,
Oh,
8,
all right.
2, 1. It's already that 7 is already in the top 3 greatest DB Jordans of all time. Facts.
It is not better than the 3, 6, and the 4.
No.
3 and 4, no. 6,
No.
yeah, or 6. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
Those
those
are
are
the
the only
best.
ones. So it's already in the top 5 greatest DB Jordans of all time, and it's still trash. All right, it looks like barbecue ribs. It look like brisket.
The 3 is actually a dope shoe to me. Period. That's really the 3 and the 4 are really the only ones I would say are actually. I guess 6, whatever. But it's to me 6 is still a moon boot.
Sneakercon, Complexcon. We weren't there.
I don't know what you're
We
talking
weren't
about.
there. A lot of
We
people
weren't
from
there.
Phoenix were there representing.
Who else was there from Phoenix? I mean, I know a couple people.
You talking about that?
Adams was there.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
shout out-
Sneakercon.
shout out to
I
Ben
thought you were
Hatton.
talking about
Juvenator was there.
Complexcon.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I seen Abe in a couple of videos.
I mean, that's Ben Hattos. That's 1 and 1. They go together.
I seen him in a couple
He
of
is in,
videos.
he's in
I
that.
think I
that
might
Joe
have saw
video.
him in the back
He
of. I
was
think I
still-
might have seen him in the background in Hot Ones too.
Oh really?
I don't know.
He might have
Tried to see.
He
Abe,
didn't go
is
to.
that-
He didn't go to ComplexCon.
Oh, he didn't.
No, he was at SneakerCon.
NYC freak.
What y'all
Wait, where was
think?
Complexcon at?
California.
Long Beach. You didn't know that?
Complexcon?
That's why it made.
We didn't get in the car and drive there.
That's why it didn't. Okay, number one,
We-
I don't
it
think they
was
did
like
vendors. Yeah.
short- no, they did.
Well,
We don't
yes,
need to
but
be
they
vendors. I
did
wanna
like
be,
they did like by invite. I'm pretty sure because it was like the
Somebody-
spaces were
We're
mapped
the
out.
sneak
was,
diss.
Somebody said like vendor space out there was like 1,000.
oh yeah, or
Like,
something like that. Yeah.
let me tell you something. We wasn't paying for it, and it was that. But we still should have probably went. I mean, even my wife was like, "Man, y'all sitting here with sneakers and stuff, and y'all ain't nothing." Y'all
But
just-
Complexcon had nothing to do with sneakers, though. I guess that's one portion of it, but it literally had nothing to do with that.
so looking at either, well,
I
okay.
mean, okay, so they had panel stuff that had to do with sneakers, and Nike had their Air Force One thing there or whatever. But other than that, what?
Pharrell was there.
yeah, but Complex isn't
they
just
had
a
limited
sneaker thing.
releases.
Yeah, I understand that. That's what I'm saying. It was a pop culture thing. It wasn't a so like I understand we do pop culture stuff, but
I think
mean,
ComplexCon
maybe next year.
is where oh, one of these. I'm going to one of these next year. Something like I'm going. Fact. I think ComplexCon is more like I liked it better than how SneakerCon looked. I mean, SneakerCon looked like it was probably the greatest sneaker event in North America in like a long time, I guess. But you could only go by so many tables that are covered in Yeezys, NMD racers,
It's the same thing we
It's
have
the same-
here.
or NMD.
Did they
You're
do it
right.
at Madison Square Garden?
You're right, but it's
Did they
huge.
do it at Madison Square Garden?
Yeah, they built their own court.
Yeah, he said, yes. They did it in Atlanta first.
I don't
Carmelo
know,
there
man.
shooting jump shots?
And you know what? I don't want to sound like a hater. I really don't want to sound like a hater.
What you gonna talk about?
But I can't stand a lot of the
People
people,
biting us?
there. Okay, I can't stand a lot of the people that like
talk
I've
about
seen. They're like, it feels like the sneaker culture has shifted to like
Copycats?
geeks. Like, I didn't think. I don't know these cats, and I'm not trying to make fun of like their money or them personally, but a lot of people there get worshipped. Who I feel like I don't know why. Like lines just to meet certain people, like lines wrapped to meet certain people. I seen some cat wearing, like some Asian dude wearing the shirt with Kanye mom on it. That like, what's that one? They said the concert with her face on it.
Yeah, the In Loving Memory shirt.
That is the worst shirt of all time, and it's corny. All right, it is corny and weird. All right, and the kid was like, in the video, like, yeah, and he's showing the shirt, and he's talking about being a real one, and I'm just like, who was at these events? And like, people were camped out to go inside SneakerCon. What do you camp out for?
For the deals.
What deal?
For the limited releases. Like there was a lot. There was
You're
a lot of
making
stuff.
up stuff.
No, there was a lot of stuff. There. Like there was.
You are making up
limited
stuff.
releases that Adidas did. There was a whole Fear of God line that Jerry Lorenzo released. That was Complexcon exclusive stuff. Like
That's
there was
Complexcon.
a lot
I'm
of.
talking about SneakerCon.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You getting everything mixed up, man.
I don't know why you camp for SneakerCon. I guess
I
because
don't
you want
either.
to see Fat Joe try to rough up. Fat Joe's bodyguard try to rough up a 16-year-old. I don't know.
Which I don't even know if that was his bodyguard. I mean, it was just so many things that, like, I don't know the other kid's name, too. What's the other kid's name? That was on the panel.
Benjamin Kicks.
Yeah. I don't know much about him, and I will not a hater, and I'm not talking junk about him. But has he built up that much clout to be...
It doesn't matter. He's just a reseller. Like,
Yeah.
what is he going to offer me? And maybe the event is not focused towards me.
Yeah, but
maybe it's like
he was at Complexcon the other day and zoomed across the country to the other one.
he was a coach
Like,
in the game. That's
he's
why.
Private
that
jets.
major?
He's major.
You
Well-
guys got to tell me. I don't know this cat.
Well, they had him. That's what the whole thing. They had him be a coach for the game.
I mean, dude, he's sitting on a panel with Wale,
Okay, so that's what I don't
Clark
understand is
Kent.
Clark Kent obviously
Fine.
makes sense. Wale makes sense.
Duh.
Like Benjamin Kicks is. I mean, he's the. Like,
Russ-
he's the sneaker supplier to basically like the rich and famous. Like he like gets kicks for
Yeah,
all
but
those cats.
we know
Like,
that,
so
but that doesn't.
he
mean
doesn't
should
know.
be on
He
a-
don't know nothing.
Yeah, he
But
does.
I'm trying
No,
to educate.
I
him.
know.
Oh, you don't know that?
No, I know. Yes, I do know that. Like,
Uh-huh.
I've seen him with Khaled in the closet.
Yeah,
I've seen him in all
yeah.
that stuff.
In what?
But I'm like,
You better pause, man. You're gonna get him in trouble.
but I'm saying, what qualifies? That doesn't qualify you to be on a panel. Like, that doesn't qualify you to be on a panel next to Wale, next to.
He had no business being on that panel. I'm
How
sorry.
old is he?
None.
I think he's like
16 or
16.
something. Yes,
He's still
none.
in high school. So.
There's nothing that he can offer unless he's telling people how to go make
Millions of
connections
dollars.
and like get 50 of size runner Yeezys. I don't understand what he would bring to that conversation.
I was actually surprised though with his pick for Sneaker of the Year. He
What was it?
said, Pharrell NMD race. I mean NMD. What are they?
I'm not surprised. By that.
NMD, Pharrell.
Complete hype
Is that what
shoe.
it's called?
Which color? Or all of them?
I mean,
The stuff that they
yellow, I
picked, the
guess.
stuff that they picked was literally like
What Wale pick?
stuff that like
Yeah,
I would
I don't
expect
know what they
Russ
all picked.
Bankston and
I can't remember
Clark
what
Kent
they
to
all
pick.
picked. They picked.
They picked their
It
own shoe
wasn't
Whatever-
far fetched. It wasn't like nothing like.
Yeah, but it was like there was like an Air Force One or something. It was just like trash stuff that I never would wear and never would pick ever. Someone said the V2. Which obviously makes sense because it went. It's Kanye's shoe. I guess I didn't know Benjamin Kick said
Yeah, he said the Pharrell
NMD.
thing or whatever.
Human race.
Someone said like I want to say like Air Force One or something. It just made no sense. It was complete nonsense. Like it's stuff that like. So Russ Bankston, if you guys don't know who he is, wrote for Slam Magazine forever, written for Complex forever. Super OG of the sneaker game, the basketball stuff, everything.
Everything.
Bashimi was up there too. John
Yeah,
Bashimi.
which I don't.
I don't want to. I mean,
Someone's gonna have to explain that to me because that makes it doesn't make less sense than Benjamin Kicks. But number one, the brand, in my opinion, is trash. And number two, how long has it even been around? Because the dude looks like he's younger than Simple is.
Which one?
Buscemi or whatever.
Oh yeah.
And
he looks
and
like
he also
Action Bronson.
and he also
You look like he's younger than me.
that doesn't mean Action Bronson's probably younger than you. What are you talking about?
Action Bronson looks like a 47-year-old man.
Okay, but he probably is younger than you.
well, I think
But
his
anyways-
insides might be 47. Pause, but he doesn't look that old.
But Buscemi, by the way, I told y'all Bronson coming on Hot Ones next episode. Oh, I am cranked. For
Hot
that
Ones
one.
is my favorite
it might
show.
be boring though, with
What?
him. It's gonna be entertaining what he says, but like I like to see people suffer. He eats everything.
Yeah, you're
He's
right,
not gonna
but it's
suffer.
gonna be-
I like to see people suffer.
Okay, but
All
it's
right.
still going to be entertaining.
The shoes that they said, I don't know who said what.
But hold on, I was
Action
gonna say,
Bronson is 32 years old. He's older than me
like, okay,
by 9 months.
barely, yeah, barely.
Real quick, V2 Adidas, like you said.
Yeah, someone picked
The
that.
acronym Prestos.
Oh yeah, trash. That's what they picked.
Pharrell
That's what it was,
NMDs
trash.
and black and red Jordan 1.
I'm
And
fine with
Clark
the
Kent
NMD.
said 31s. 31s.
Oh yeah, trash.
Yeah.
Because he had that special release there with him, the one I sent you guys, with the
That's
like
right.
quilted thing
Which
on the
didn't
back.
look too bad.
It to me, it's kind of dope because they got rid of that gigantic Jumpman and put quilts on there, so it's kind of dope. But to have that lineup and then you put Benjamin Kicks in there, like again, I'm not hating on his business. Congratulations that you were like able to do your thing, make the connections, do that, blah blah blah. It makes absolutely no sense to put him on the panel with a bunch of 40-year-olds who grew up in sneakers in New York City, and Wale didn't, but Russ Bankston and Clark Kent did, and write magazines and articles and that kind of stuff about it. And then obviously La Puma was there too, who also works for Complex, and like, okay, I mean, you could feel one way about it, but he's been in the sneaker game for a long time,
Right?
Or pop culture, whatever you want. Benjamin Kicks is 16 years old and sells sneakers on the side. I'm sorry, unless he's literally talking about how you get the deal that he has with his suppliers, I don't want to hear anything he has to say.
I don't have. What could he possibly say? He can't even drive a car. All right, like, and he's taking jets across the country. He left Long Beach to New York.
I don't think he was like flying on like Steve Jobs' private plane.
But I don't think he's holding hands with the stewardess either, like by himself. Like
yes, they escort him to his seat.
Yeah, I don't think
and give him
I
pilot
imagine
wings.
he probably had like a bodyguard or something, like most of them geeks you see. Like
But
that's why
bruh, that right
that's
there
why
is
that
insane.
That kid that was with
The
that
fact
Joe
that we're
had a
thinking, like,
bodyguard.
That kid's from Dubai, and he's probably, and like you said,
It was the first time he had been to the U.S. too. That kid.
yes, he needed everybody. All right. Yeah, I don't know. I think Complexcon was probably more my speed. I like the seminar.
Well,
look.
yes, because we've been to sneaker events before.
Yeah, and it's like artsy. I liked looking at this.
If someone asked us to come play in the basketball game, we would have been there.
Oh, I would have
All
been
right?
there,
Yes,
bro.
exactly.
Oh
Let's
my
be
God,
honest.
I would have
Okay.
been there, man.
let's
Because
not
them cats
fake
are
about
trash, all right?
that. Oh yeah, some of them are trash.
Some of them cats are trash, man. And them kids were loving it, all right? I don't know, man. I mean, Sneakercon looked like something that definitely, I mean, somebody asked us why we weren't there, and I told them, I was like, we got to go to something on our side of the country first before we start traveling, across the country. But we'll be definitely somewhere next time. But no, like I said, man, I just seen a lot of stuff that I didn't care for. I don't know why that dude with the Asian dude wearing that, what is it, Kanye Mama on his shirt? I have no idea.
I don't know anything about it.
Heated.
I only
It
know
had
about
me
the Kim
really
K
mad.
tennis shirt. That's the only one I know about.
You never seen the one with like his mom on the shirt, and then there's
And
one
then-
with Rob Kardashian.
No, it's on the back. His mom, Kanye's mom's on the front,
The
and
giant
Rob Kardashian's
face.
on the back.
Oh, no, I
and
never
it says
seen
in
that
loving memory.
Like the original Rob Kardashian. Like
Why would it say in memory?
they're
because they're
dead.
dead.
Wait, what? Oh, the dad, you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you
Not-
talking about like Rob Kardashian.
I said
You
the
mean
original-
Robert Kardashian?
Robert Kardashian.
I was like,
OG.
what?
Big Rob. Pause.
I was like, I know you've been eating a lot of Big Macs lately, but what are y'all talking about?
No, I thought that was so whack. I mean, the
Hey,
kid,
he been eating some Big Macs and
the
pizzas.
kid
and
was
stuff,
like, yeah, he was doing this with his shirt, your real one, blah, blah, blah. And it's like this Asian kid wearing this black woman, somebody else's mama on his body. I would never wear another person's mama
Let me.
on my shirt. Dude. Like, that's some vain stuff. dude.
people camp for Kanye merch, and it's made on T-shirts
But you know what's
that you
funny?
can sew in your
You know
own
what's
house.
funny? Look, Kanye had nothing. The kid made me think of Kanye, made me upset with Kanye like that day. I was annoying. Like, you really think that you're really Jesus? Like, because if you got your mom on clothing, you think she must be Mary Magdalene. Like, you think she's Mary. Like, what other person will? That's the only woman of somebody else's. As it makes no sense to me. And the kid's like a real one. All right, a real one. I'm a real one, bruh. First of all, there's only been one real one ever on earth that's ever walked this earth, supposedly, and that was Joseph. All right, that was
All right,
That's a fact, man.
Let's not talk about that.
that's a fact, bro. Jesus' stepdad is the only real one on earth.
Real one.
Facts, all right.
Real
because
one.
if your wife Mary comes through and says she's pregnant by God,
And you stick with her,
stick around,
you're a real
stop,
one.
nah. Stop it. Or real. George is like,
George don't believe in that.
I don't believe in none
I'm
of
watching
this.
spider videos.
Bruh. Bruh, but that's facts though. Imagine if it was like God's weekend and you got to drop off Jesus to God
What are you talking about? Yes, you have to drive him up.
on a camel.
Yeah, yes.
You got to on a camel.
Your camel goes. Ooh.
Anyways, What else happened out there that was weird?
Escalator.
What else
He
did
said
we
he
see?
said he wanted to talk about Fat Joe's store or whatever.
Oh yeah, no, yeah.
I'm never gonna talk about
the
that.
store.
Or the
I just think,
or
I just
the
think it's a
incident
pump.
or whatever.
Like,
Well, okay. First, let's talk about the store. All right, so the store is called Up NYC, and there's a few people that I guess it opened that weekend, or like people got sneak peeks that weekend or whatever.
of the closet,
And
with
I
Khaled
typically,
and Benjamin Kicks.
Yeah,
And
I'm sure
I
Benjamin Kicks
typically-
was in there, Mayor, and
I'm sure all of them. Know. But this is the problem that I have with something like that. Like
and Money Kicks that
they're
Dubai.
taking. Okay, now you guys are probably more versed in this than me. You guys have read up on more on this than me. When you, let's say, right now,
Yeah.
Ryan wanted to open a sneaker shop. He just can't get PSNY.
Oh yeah.
Oh, fuck
You didn't
no.
read about that?
What about it?
They told Joe at first that he couldn't have Nikes because he tried to go through supposedly the story is he went through the regular channels that you would go through to
open
do
the
that,
store,
and they were like, "Oh no, your store's got to be open for 10 years or whatever, years and years."
Yeah, you
before
gotta
can
you gotta
get-
report numbers and
before you can get a
figures
Nike
and
account and start getting these shoes. So
Yeah, I didn't know
then
that.
he went backdoor channels.
pause.
And actually, Michael Jordan knows Fat Joe. I mean, everyone knows Fat Joe, I guess. But actual Michael Jordan was the one who made the deal happen.
But
That's
see,
the story.
That right there, that's whack, huh? Because it takes away from regular guys like us or anybody else who has that dream that wants to open up a sneaker shop. Fat Joe opening that shop probably puts out of business 5 other sneaker shops.
You know who had a dream
In
and he
New York,
followed
man.
it? Jeremy at Manor.
But that's
Following
a
his
prime
dream.
example. That's a prime example.
Shout out to
I
Joe.
thought you were going to say Martin Luther King.
I did too.
Martin Luther King had a
Him
dream
too.
too.
Him
He had a
too.
dream, and he followed it.
But that
I
right
can't
there,
deal with
I
him
hope
right
that-
now. I can't deal with him
No.
right now.
But that right there to me, I find it to be so asinine and annoying. They're like that somebody of celebrity status can just be like, I want to open a store, and then they're like, oh man, Fat Joe's restocking. Okay, if you've never been open before,
You ain't
you're
restocking.
not restocking. One,
But-
and
Yeah, people use that word wrong all the time.
But if Michael Jordan called the sneak this and was like, "Yo, you guys should open a store," I'm gonna
people say
back
there's
you.
a restock when Foot
You wouldn't
Locker
complain
has
about it.
3 sizes online.
Let me
That's
tell
not a
you something.
restock.
okay, maybe you're right.
Yeah.
If Michael
If
Jordan,
Michael Jordan's like, "Hey, I'm gonna send you 40 pairs of shattered backboards. You
You're
guys
right.
open a store." You'd be
But
like, "I'm
him-
keeping 38.
Okay.
We got 2 for the public."
but
See,
he had,
this is not even the dopest store that opened recently, but we'll get to that in a second. Because
he had
we need to talk about that.
Supreme 5 camos,
Yeah.
PSNYs,
Yeah.
and the other stuff I really don't care about. Like,
Oh
Shattered
no, he
backboards.
had a lot of.
he
Shattered
had all the
backboards.
pinnacles.
Shattered backboards.
He had shattered backboards.
No, he had I hate the word heat for sneakers, but he had
I don't know. Like
he
what?
had heat.
dope
He
stuff.
had
And was
the
he-
new.
and was
he had
he-
the new
and was
Air
he-
Force Ones.
And was he raping?
Yes, he was pillaging.
It's a retail store. Let's just put
Oh,
it that
okay.
way. That's
But
the best way to
But
answer your
that type
question.
of stuff right there, once you start taking away stuff,
Oh, he put a bar inside it too. That's kind of dope, actually.
like, dang, why don't you get off his deck? But,
Hey, ride in.
once you start,
Dang,
Rider,
once you start,
Dirty language up
Dude.
here. No?
once you start taking regular stuff like shirts, clothing, shoes, pants, and
maybe-
making it
maybe
for
he
the
didn't.
elite, that's whack, bro. Like the shoes itself, we can't even get.
No, I clicked
All
the
right?
wrong thing. It doesn't have a bar. That's a bar.
Yeah, that's the new Harkins in Goodyear. It has a bar. We can't even get.
It already has 9 reviews. How does it have 9 reviews?
And I bet they all say, Fat Joe's store is lit. Yo, it's fire.
He's
Fat
got-
Joe's a real
He's
one.
got 4.2 out of 5.
But Fat Joe's not a real one because there's only one real one, and it's not the Fat Joe. It is the
saying that.
It is the Joseph.
It's Joseph.
Fat Joseph.
It's
We
Slim
don't
Joseph,
know if he.
bro.
We don't know if he's
It's
fat. We
Slim
don't know if he's
Joseph.
slim or not.
Joseph.
We don't know that.
Slim Joseph
You're
the
right.
carpenter.
He might have been eating a lot of salmon
The
and
carpenter.
Mediterranean fish. you know?
Yeah, but he was
pretty
out there.
slim,
he
though.
was out there banging that hammer. Pause.
All
But
right.
he was-
He out there
Chill out.
making. He out there making chairs and a couch. And
Yeah.
Mary
Oh.
comes
All the
pregnant,
reviews
bro.
are 5s or 1s. Nothing in between.
Nothing in
Pause.
And them is haters.
You're being a hater right
No,
now.
I'm not, huh? Because it shouldn't be like
in
that.
one way, we are being haters.
Not necessarily. All right.
Horrible customer service.
Dang, they were sold out of shattered backboards. No
The
more
sto-
PSNYs.
The store was supposed to be available to the public at 10 a.m. Did not let us in until 12:30.
Dang.
That's simple. Make a review like that.
I would do
Simple.
that.
When
That
we
was me.
stood in line at
That
I
finish
thought they said
line,
Nino's Babas.
when we stood in line at finish line
I was
for
heated.
raffle tickets, Simple was about to
I was
lose.
like,
his
stop letting one person at a
mind.
time let him buy 10 pairs of
All right.
shoes. Get me on here.
A pair was guaranteed, and he was still losing his mind.
We had other places to go.
But no, I mean, y'all don't understand the point I'm trying to make.
No, we understand. Like,
Like,
you don't think
if
it's
Mark
fair?
Wahlberg,
Yes,
if Mark
absolutely
Wahlberg
understand.
was like, I opened a dopest sneaker shop in Boston.
Yeah.
5 regular shops are going out of business. If somebody Manor,
That's
we
racist.
love Manor.
But what does regular shop mean? Like Concepts ain't going out of business because of what he's doing.
Concept is already established. Kith is going out of business because of Fat Joe's. Like they're established and they're almost at a level.
I mean,
of, like,
there's
untouchable.
759 consignment stores popping up. Like,
But that's what you
Yeah,
have to do.
but
because
if-
you can't get your own product. Like you said, it takes like 10 years for them to give you a
Yeah.
pair of Jordans.
but
If
what I'm
Mark
saying is, like,
Wahlberg-
if all
you
them
can sell
stores
Yeezys tomorrow.
What I'm saying is, if all them stores can work and stay open all together, other retail stuff can work.
Yo, if
don't
Mark
know.
Wahlberg opens
Not
a shop in Phoenix tomorrow, Bill Shoe Hut, gone.
Yes, I don't think Bill Shoe Hut
Strong
even gets any of that
possibility.
stuff anymore. Anyways,
Nah, they
so.
still-
Steven
Everything
Shoes?
Jordans, gone.
Steven Shoes?
Gone.
Oh,
No,
Bill and Steve are gone.
they sell more than
Bill and Steve will be on an excellent adventure, and it
Bruh.
won't be
Because
a good one.
I mean, you can't
Yes,
start up
and-
something.
and Ted will
if
meet him
my
later.
shop,
Yeah,
if my
he's
shop,
later.
if my shop doesn't sell a Jordan yet, and your shop is now selling Yeezys off the bat, that's it. It's a wrap. Huh? Fat Joe store will have Yeezys. Oh, is it gonna sell all products or just?
I have
Who
no
knows?
idea.
I don't know. You
'Cause
better check your facts. You making stuff up now.
I don't check facts around here. Opinions around here are facts. All right. And then another thing, that video. All right. I did not like that, and it's not this. It's not a Fat Joe thing. I mean a celebrity thing. Once you start taking Fat Joe, should have just been then another signed Nike person that gets
Another
a
one.
sneaker. They get a whatever. I mean, once you start giving your basics like sneakers and clothes and stuff to celebrity, it makes it impossible for regular people to get it. It takes away from the culture. Like,
Agree.
The culture is for us, the regular people. Like now you're I don't want to use the word your rap career isn't what it used to be. So now you just gonna jump in and take over somebody else's stuff. I think that's whack, man. And maybe I'm hating. Maybe I am. I'm not trying to hate, but maybe I am hating. And also, Fat Joe, that video,
Out of line. He was out of line.
I thought it was very corny. I thought it was corny how he
If
was
you
acting.
own a sneaker shop and that's like the way that you going into the public,
But it's not even owning a sneaker shop. He's literally like,
Celebrity privilege.
yeah, like thinking someone's gonna sell something for like half what it's worth
'Cause he's Fat
of who
Joe.
you are.
Well, let's
Yeah,
set the
that's
video
corny.
up. Let's set the video for everybody to listen. All right, so basically, Fat Joe was in Sneakercon.
Yep.
Right. Walking table to table. He has this guy with him with cash or whatever. And he's using that. First of all, any story historically about Fat Joe being a bully, stabbing people, knocking people out is all facts. It's been facts and said anyways, but how he acted in there, 100% believe it, all right? Walking up to people's tables of their own sneakers, all right? Their own product. You got a guy with your cash, cool. You're walking up and you're telling them, look, don't rob me. You rob me, I'm walking away. What's the lowest price you can give me? You start talking like that and saying stuff like that, and they're like, that's insane. That's celebrity privilege. Like, you're trying to bully them into making them feel like, wow, I may make a sale to Fat Joe. Solar Red DS Yeezy 2s.
Yeah, 5,000 or 4,000 or whatever.
Guy said
4,500.
2,500.
Dang. I was about to bring up a Mari Stoudemire story, but after what you did to him last week, I'm not going to talk about it.
$2,500. He scoffed. All right.
Ha!
Good luck.
And that's about half price of what they're worth.
Walked off. Went to another table. Same
Exit
shoe.
stage left.
Same shoe. Did the exact same thing. Gave the exact same speech. We got cash. We're buying. But don't rob me. What's the lowest you can go? 22. Scoffed. Walked off. Okay. Now, I don't appreciate stuff like that from celebrities that we see. And another thing that people always say is that you never want to meet people that you love. I'm a huge Fat Joe fan. All right? I love all Fat Joe music. I do. I always have been a very big fan of Terror Squad.
You got the necklace?
I wish.
The TS?
That TS or that Tombstone? Stop. But stop. But I can't stand right now. I can't stand seeing stuff like that and how people act like that and how he acted like
It's
that.
all about
like
Murder Inc., fam.
That stuff is all right. That stuff is just nonsense and trash. Huh? And then with the homeboy, so you said that one dude isn't with him.
Who?
The dude that they claim is the bodyguard in the video.
Oh, I don't know. He was with the Money Kicks or whatever later on in another video. That's all I know.
Who's Money Kicks?
The little kid from Dubai.
Oh, that was with Joe.
Oh, that's Money Kicks? That's his name? Oh. Good for him. Why does he call himself Money Kicks?
Because he has a lot of money. Who knows? If you from Dubai, you probably got a lot of money.
Probably got a lot of
They
money.
bought Yeezy 2 cleats, all right, or Yeezy season cleats, whatever they are.
So it is simple.
Dope. I wish I could have those. I wish I could have caught those.
Bro,
I'm wearing
Fat
the
Joe
Turkey Bowl.
asked the dude that they
Turkey
were
Bowls.
B grade Yeezy cleats.
Turkey
He
Bowl.
was like,
in,
"Where's the box?"
Turkey
Where
Bowl?
the box at?
Turkey Bowl's in 3 weeks. I need some Yeezy cleats. If y'all
Bruh.
got them for under 100, hit me.
Joe went to a table and
Simple, we have
said,
no idea what you're talking about.
Joe went to a table and picked up Yeezy 750s and thought the price was $750.
'Cause
He
he's a
said,
fool.
"He's $750?" He was like, "No, that's the shoe model. How much you want for him?" I'm like,
fool.
go sit down somewhere, man. Like, just sit down. And then you got homeboy. All right. So then the other thing, which
Fat Joe licked the bottom of an Olympic 7.
yeah, but you gotta admit though that kind of
Yeah, but that was like 10 years ago or longer.
That was a
It might have been before 9/11. Huh?
I don't know what you want to call that,
That
but
caused it.
that definitely like
That was the tipping point.
I don't know, man. That
No, he's
definitely-
an original.
He is an
OG.
OG. He's an
Shoe
OG.
head.
he's an
shoe
OG,
head.
though.
Yeah.
But
I just didn't like seeing that.
It was
stuff
No,
on
it's
disrespectful.
video.
it's corny. It's completely
corny,
corny.
and it's disrespectful, and there's no place for it. Like,
It's corny.
there's no reason why somebody of like with that much money should be out in the public. To like, first of all, like the second video, whether he was Benjamin Money Kicks or Benjamin Kicks or Money Shoes or whatever his name is, bodyguard, like you're degrading somebody and telling them you're a piece of trash. You won't give me a box of
That's
$30.
right. All right, so let's talk about that real quick. Okay, so now I don't want to associate the dude with Fat Joe, but he was there with Fat Joe at the time.
Well, he had to be
doing
because he was the
something.
one collecting the shoes
Right.
that got purchased.
So,
Yeah, he's a carrier.
so basically, yeah,
a fucking carrier.
So he gets to the table. Homeboy has Galaxy Foams, DS, and a glass, one of those plastic boxes, like what are the
I thought they were
display
like $50
boxes?
too. I was surprised when he said it was only 30.
I know. I thought 30 was kind of cheap. So then he said, "How much you want for them?" "I'm coming to buy. You're coming to rob me. I got cash. 800." That's what he said. 800. And the kid said, "Nah." I think he said 13. I think the kid countered with 13. And then homeboy said, and I don't know if Joe said 11, 1,000. Either way,
They came to an agreement.
I think it was 1100, but yeah.
came to agreement 1,100. Joe, give him 1,100. Fat Joe grabs the kid by the head like the mafia, like the mob, and brings him in like a hug. Like, "You did well. You did well. Thank you. You're not going to cry now that I bought you kicks. You did good." Like, what are you talking about? Like,
That kid hugs tigers on a daily basis. So I don't
Like-
think he's worried about Fat Joe.
no. He didn't hug Dubai
Who?
kid.
Oh, the
He
other one?
hugged the kid. He hugged the
That's
kid that
racist,
sold him the
bro.
shoes.
That Dubai man be hanging out with like he owns like lions and tigers and stuff, dude. And you gotta watch the videos.
Petting him. They
dude.
sleep at the foot of his bed.
Hey, watch them videos.
So then,
I don't watch
the shoes are
vlogs
sold.
anymore.
Yeah, you do.
Joe pays him,
Yeah.
walks off. The bodyguard, quote unquote, whoever he is, goes behind the counter to get the shoes. He gets the shoes. The kid's like, "All right, yeah, here's the shoes. I want the box." He wants the clear box that they're in. All right.
Yep.
The funniest part about it, is that when the kid said no, he literally just took the shoes and was gonna walk away.
I know. He went to go get a regular
It comes
box.
with a box.
Yeah, there's a fucking regular box, you moron.
It comes with. You don't just need to carry the shoes away. Like
You about to
it
carry,
comes
like,
with a
Like
box.
this, by the
He go tie
loops.
the laces and tie them on his
Yes,
neck.
yes,
I'm
and
just
put slides
like-
on.
I'm like, this is corny. So then he gets in this altercation and he's like demanding the box. He's bullying between the ages of 16 and 17.
Yeah.
Well, not between, but 16 or 17 years old. Bullying this kid about the box. The
Telling him he's a piece of shit because he won't give him a $30 box. Like, fam,
Well-
you are
Right.
buying for a multimillionaire.
Okay, now, he didn't curse at the kids. All right. Here's what me and Georgia got into a discussion about it. Because,
He threatened him and called him a Jew.
so, basically.
He said he was going to son him, slap him upside his head.
He said, "Why won't you give me the box?" The other people gave me the box. He tried to use celebrity privilege again. He said, "Yo, why don't you learn how to build relationships?"
Yeah.
He thinks like by doing that, like now him and Fat Joe got a connection. Like
Yeah.
you got a relationship. The kid said, "No, give me $30 and you can have the box."
Go fuck
Yo,
yourself.
give me the box. I'm gonna give you cash. Another kid, we'll call him Jonah Hill because somebody else called him that. Came in and was like, "Yo, get out of here." Basically, homeboy said, "Yo, don't stop being a Jew." Now, talking to somebody I know from New York, that's a pretty popular saying, all right? Because
It's a popular saying in the world.
I don't know, I don't say stuff like that.
You never said that?
No, I've never said that. That's racist.
Okay.
I have never said anything.
You called
like
me a honky earlier.
Yeah.
You say you cracker motherfucker.
All right, yes. So then the kid cursed. Now I don't curse. All right. I mean, I've heard a lot to drink. You might hear something. All right. But George,
you've been wilding out lately sober. That's not changed you.
George was highly offended when the kid said a curse.
That's a
No,
stretch.
highly offended. He said,
That's a stretch. I
no,
said the kid
you
shouldn't
said
have been
homeboy
cussing
shut
at
up.
the
You
man.
said he was disrespectful. He said he should have slapped the thunder out
No,
of him.
that's not what I
Yes.
said. That's
You
not
said you should have slapped the glasses off his
Because
face.
you
Yes.
said
Slap the Jonah Hill out of him.
You said that
Yeah, slap the bucket hat.
you said that he cursed at him.
Slap the
man.
Stussy off his chest.
He didn't curse at him.
He did curse at him. He was
No.
talking disrespectful.
He said, "What the f?
That's my thing.
What the?
I'm not saying it should have been like a gunfight over over
You
words.
said the kid could have been found later in the dumpster talking crazy like that. Facts.
Okay.
You said that to me. Facts. You said,
Better
yeah,
chill
end
out.
up in a dumpster. That's exactly what you said.
Okay, but here's the thing.
George, it might be the only other real one.
So here's
He's putting
the-
people in
so here's
dumpsters
the thing.
for cussing at him.
Oh, I've actually.
I told him to shut the F
When
up
I-
earlier. I might end up in a dumpster.
When I was younger and first was in Arizona and people talk crazy, I'd be like, "Dad made one phone call. They'd be 6 feet deep." I swear to God, I told people
George
that.
is a real one.
I told people that. I swear. I told
Yeah, people
that.
shook. He was in
almost
6th
spit
grade.
this
He was a mafioso.
No, I wasn't advocating for something happening to the kid. I'm saying when you're in a situation where you're talking to an adult who you don't know, you might want to tone down the like cussing and yelling at people's faces because you never know
Oh.
what might happen. That was my
Oh,
point.
okay, but you didn't say that. Now that makes sense because he's a stranger.
But that was what I was
I'm a-
saying by that.
You never
I-
talk crazy to strangers.
No, I never.
I don't because I don't have to.
never.
What's the
I'm
point?
a
It's not
advocate.
Or
worth
you'll
it.
put him 6 feet deep.
No, that's when they talk crazy to me.
Oh, okay.
I'm a.
Yeah, you must have said that to that
advocate.
man at the University Stadium soccer game.
No.
That's what got you kicked out.
Hey, I still see that dude at work, and every time I see him, he be like, "Stay out of trouble." Yep. All right.
I'm an advocate for never talking crazy to strangers. Now, that
Exactly.
right there,
That's what
makes
happens when
sense.
you live in
Yeah,
LA
but
or
you
like the
didn't-
Bay or something like
but
that. You
didn't-
learn. You
yeah,
don't.
but you didn't say that when you saw it. You said, "Oh, well, he cursed at him," and I said, "Yo, he called the dude
No.
a Jew."
Yes, what I'm saying is my point in all that was there's no reason to be disrespectful to that level when you don't even know who you're talking to.
It
That's
wasn't
my
a
point.
bad level. He said, "What the?"
In my opinion, he cussed at him like 4 times.
At the very end, he
If
said,
someone
"Take
was
the shoes
talking to
and
you, if
get
someone
outta
came
here."
to the podcast and was talking crazy like that, I would be like, "What?" And we
Oh, you
have-
would?
we
You
have
would
No,
do that?
that's
issues.
different.
Wait, if somebody came, you wouldn't just get on your phone
At an
and you
event?
wouldn't just type LOL? Okay.
You know what he talking about?
Yo.
No. That person who you're talking about was not directing anything towards
Oh,
me.
okay.
There's a difference.
Okay,
You just
if
speaking crazy.
if anybody comes
LOL.
in here and says, "Yo,"
No, I'm saying
to
at an
me,
event we're
wild.
doing a podcast,
and they say like
someone talking
okay,
crazy.
if
Yeah,
they say,
we would say something.
No, if they say, "Yo, man, let me be on the podcast," and I say, "Nah, man, we good right now," and they say, "Man, what the f?" I'm like, "Man, we good right now." I wouldn't take it as that. If he said, "Man, come on, you little short mother," then I'd be like,
Okay.
then I'd be like, "Hey, bro,
That's
chill."
basically what he
All
did.
right.
That was, he said it about
No.
4
He
times.
said, get the fuck out of here.
Yo, what time the Thursday night football game come on?
It's not Thursday night.
It's not Thursday night, it's Wednesday night.
Oh.
So you got about 24 hours for that.
I mean,
happen.
did you think you needed to set your
My
lineup?
fantasy
or-
lineup.
He like all of a sudden he's never
Bruh.
panicked like that.
All of a
before.
sudden, fam.
Oh, you,
All right,
you feeling kind of weird this week? You know, something.
No,
If
man,
I'm
Trump
making
got
sure.
you feeling weird.
bro.
not
Last
in
year,
Trump's America.
last year in fantasy, I didn't play like players because I just didn't have any. I had
don't-
none.
You mean last week?
Yeah, last week I had no
You said
players.
last year.
None
They don't
to pick
play.
up.
They don't play Thursday night football on Wednesday night in Trump's America.
We'll see. What else?
There's a lot of protests in New York City going on right now. Apparently, I'm looking at.
hot.
It is. I was hoping they turned the AC on about 30 minutes ago.
Like,
Fam.
what else we talking about? Is there
Or
anything
a,
else?
or a fan. Yeah. The other store that
Oh
opened
yeah,
up.
what's the other store? Soho?
You talk about Khaled. Well, no. So there's that store too. But remember, I was telling you about Khaled is partnering with I think Finish Line or
That was
something.
Champs.
Champs.
Sports. Yeah.
Partnering with Champs to have his own store. I don't know if it's in the recording studio or in his house or where the store is, but it's literally a store where it's invite only to get in, and they have all the newest products. Like he's getting the same thing that like Fat Joe will get up NYC or Kith will get or whatever, but it's free. You go in,
haven't
you're
looked at
invited, and whatever you want in the store is free. And when I seen the pictures, they had black and red ones on the shelf. It's
So,
like
like,
looks
you
like
can
a
get
Champs
them.
store.
So like you could say, let me get those in a 9.5.
Yeah.
Like everything, or just like
Yeah.
one thing or something?
Well,
you
you have
get
to be invited.
full
You can't-
size- you
He's
can
not
buy-
going to invite us. He's going to invite like other
go in the
rappers, like his
stores.
friends.
No,
And you
he's
just say,
gonna
I
invite
want it
us.
all.
All
You
right.
can put it all in a box. This is my address. They ship you the whole store, and that's it.
I'm going to look it up right now.
We're gonna go.
I'm
We're
surprised
gonna
you
get
didn't.
invited.
I think George is smoking. I'm not gonna say anything bad about
I've
George
never
anymore.
seen
Look it
that.
up.
I'm scared of George now. He'd be big at death threats.
Inside DJ College Champ Sports Store, Soul Collector.
and it's free.
Yes.
I mean, hey, Sneak This
But
podcast is getting
it's
invited.
invite only. Look at that. It's like a regular store.
I'll never argue with George again.
It says, unlike any other champs, we're the best studio. Oh, I guess it's in the studio, right 10 feet away.
Yeah, I didn't know if it was in the studio or the house.
Oh,
But
man, that store is off the hook.
Off the hook.
I don't know if anything's free, but
it is free.
oh, that's crazy. What else to say about it? That was it?
That's it. You
I
go
have
there.
no idea.
Free
Did
shoes.
you read it?
I
You
know,
just
I
looked at
never
all the-
seen
You just
that.
looked at all the pictures.
I'm not gonna read it while I'm like recording right now.
And
Like
he
I skimmed
said,
through it.
You want these? How about another one?
What else we got?
Right
Top
here.
five.
Unlike every other Champ Sports store, visitors of the space will get everything for free. How do
You
get
can't just go in there and be like, I want it all.
How do you get inside? Well, that's up to Khaled, as the store is
Then
invite
email
only.
him, DM him, slide
No,
him.
I'm gonna hit him up.
Khaled only also decides who gets what.
Oh, okay, then that's stupid.
Oh shit!
He probably says nobody gets nothing
like
ever.
Gold 5.
He gets
I'm
it
gonna
all.
be heated.
But he's not inviting Joe Schmo. Like the picture right there
Is he
is
inviting us?
Jadakiss. I mean,
Are we
he's
getting
a-
invited or not?
We'll get invited.
I mean, if you
All right.
want to
We
email,
going?
you
Okay.
let me know.
Let's shoot him up.
I'll hit him up.
I
Hit
mean,
him
he
up.
got Uncle Luke in there. He got Jadakiss. I'm sure he's not telling them no. He got Rick Ross in there.
He probably told
Trina.
Rick Ross no. He probably told Rick Ross.
Yes.
I know he ain't telling.
He probably said, chill out, Rick Ross.
But look at the shelf. I mean, there's nothing but J's right there. Right there, black red ones.
Cool.
Boing.
Well, I guess we're getting invited. What else is there? Is there
Top-
anything else? I feel like we're missing something.
We're not missing anything.
Nothing?
We need our top 5. We talked about everything that we set out to talk about in our notes.
Okay.
Hold on a second.
No, we don't hold on for you.
No, we don't hold on for you.
Y'all comfortable with
We
that?
talked about
Reggie
our new
Bush.
president.
Oh.
Dang, Reggie Bush.
I
That's
really
a different
didn't read
one.
much about it besides what I heard, and then like people said that it wasn't true. I mean, him. So basically, he's married now, right? Yeah, he's married.
He's
I'm gonna
married
look it
to-
up. I have no
to
idea.
Kim K2.
So he's married, and then he gets a little side chick pregnant, and then he offers her $3 million to get an abortion, and
She either denied it or
she
took it.
either took it and not getting an abortion, or denied it and not getting an abortion. Either way, he's only making $1.5 million this season. All right,
to return kicks and get smashed. Pause.
and
Yes, he's getting smashed for sure.
and I don't think. I mean, I don't know how well he's done good his money, but they said he's made over $68 million over his career. So, which is kind of nothing. God,
Not
I mean,
in the
it's
NFL.
something.
That's a lot for a running back in the NFL.
Yeah, that's we've hit every topic that we set out to hit.
Listen to
We're
him.
good.
Were you trying to like bypass stuff?
I
or
mean,
something?
honestly, I don't know. I don't really got nothing about
What do we
Reggie
care
Bush.
about Reggie Bush? Reggie Bush
It
was
was
done.
on. It was on the discussion list, whatever you want to
Reggie
call it.
Bush was like Reggie Bush hasn't been relevant since he got drafted. Since he left USC.
Okay, that's not true.
Him and Matt Leinart. Like
He was.
no. When he played for Miami, he had like 2,000-yard rushing seasons back to back or something like that.
Oh, I think you're thinking of Ricky Williams.
No,
I don't remember
Thinking
Reggie
of
Bush
Reggie
having on 2,000 back to back.
not 2,000.
2,000.
Yes.
Oh, 2,000.
Two 1,000
Oh.
plus yard
Oh.
seasons back to back. Yes, with Miami.
he was averaging like 55, 60 yards a game. That's fucking cool.
Who are
I
you,
could do
dude?
that.
You came in here talking all this nonsense about
I
how
could
you gonna
do
be
that.
angry, and you only being angry at us, not the other people you
for
supposed to
real.
be angry at.
I'm angry at the world, fam.
All right.
Your preferred presidential candidate won, and you cutting up.
It's real.
He's an undercover Trumper. That's why he's happy
Donald
now.
Trump America.
You know, that's funny with that whole thing, too. That's why I tell people, don't ever believe in anybody what people say they're going to vote for. I don't care what celebrity
You
says they're
voted
going
for
to
Donald
do.
Trump.
No, I didn't. I
Well,
don't care.
based on what happened, yeah, that's pretty wild. That like the polls were 5-6% off based on people. Like they
don't
were
believe it.
saying people, they were calling people, and the people wouldn't admit that they were going to vote for Trump. Like that's what the whole thing was about.
I seen people like it seemed like the Kardashians like the last minute like basically endorsing Hillary. Remember, once you get in that voting booth or you get your ballot, you can do whatever you want.
Like
All right.
all I know is that
don't
tomorrow
care.
night the Cleveland Browns are beating the Baltimore Ravens. Based
Well,
on
they
what
might
happened
now.
yesterday.
Yeah, I was going to say after I sent that text,
Cleveland
I started
Browns
thinking
are
about
getting
it.
W number 1
They
against
had-
the Baltimore Ravens
okay, they're-
tomorrow night.
Okay, they're
Nah.
not, but
not.
their odds were lower than
Their odds were better than Trump's odds of winning the presidential election. Browns, you heard it here first. Y'all you can't come at me if it's wrong, but y'all should bet heavy. Y'all hear this early enough. Y'all should bet heavy on the Browns.
Yes,
Take out that second mortgage.
Money line on the Browns.
Money line Browns. Take out that second mortgage.
Right.
So apparently, the whole thing yesterday when odds started going crazy. At one point, Hillary was the equivalent of like 95% favorite, and then like 3 hours later, he was an 80% favorite. I guess someone in London bet £250,000, and it wasn't a great number that he got. He only got like 3-1 because at one point you could have got Trump like 6-1 or 7-1, something like that. But he bet $250K on Trump, and I guess that's what started the whole thing of like swinging the number.
It's out of control.
It's crazy.
Anyways, anything else? More Sneakercon? Anything else? Sneakercon? Nothing else you noticed?
Arizona basketball Friday season opener.
Top 5
in Hawaii.
Suck asshole. Sun sucks so bad.
in Hawaii. Hold on a second. In Hawaii, season opener. Playing in the like Veterans Day game. Is it Veterans Day or Memorial?
Dang,
Veterans
and
Day,
those
right?
fucking Kobe's are fire.
Fire.
Damn, because that
Kobe's
cuss
are
word George
fire.
about to put me in a dumpster.
The Michigan State ones are dope too.
I haven't seen
Sorry,
the
I
Michigan
said a
State
cuss
ones.
word, George.
Those Kobe's are fire. I didn't see the shooting
Fuck,
shirt
they
you were
are.
talking about or whatever.
Well,
I've seen
now
the
that I
jerseys.
see it, it's only short sleeve, but I need this.
Yeah, them Kobe's are fire.
I thought this was a long sleeve shooting shirt, but I guess they're just wearing
Look up
it
the
around.
Kobe.
Oh,
It
that
says
shirt
Unite.
sucks.
U of A digicamos
You
or
saying
whatever
that
they are.
because it has
They're
an
fire
Arizona logo on it.
flames.
Sucks. I'm saying because it says United. I'm joking.
I'm smoking.
So here
What are
go.
we doing?
Top 5 most comfortable shoes of all time to us, because everybody's foot's a little different. So some things
To
that
us, at the
I think
Sneakers
is comfortable
Podcast.
might not think might think's comfortable.
And
Yeah, I
better-
mean, I only have stuff on my list that I've actually owned. I mean,
Me too.
because how
Me
the
too.
fuck
I
would you
don't
know
know.
if something doesn't?
Anybody have
don't
honorable
own it.
mentions?
I don't have one.
No,
I
I just
do.
have a couple because I
I
did
do.
What do
basketball
you got?
sneakers.
I got 3.
I did the Kobe 8, one of the most comfortable basketball shoes of all time. The Jordan 31 and 29 are actually, or 31 and 30 are actually two
I would never know that.
Can neither
super
confirm nor
comfortable
deny.
shoes.
What
And
did-
the
you
29.
bought a 31?
Yeah,
The
two 31s.
bands.
2?
No, I just had the bands.
I thought you had the shattered backboard too.
No, just the
Lord.
bands.
The bands.
And I got them
They
for like
don't
$100.
suck.
I
The
got them for
light
like
you on
110
fire.
bucks.
though.
They don't suck.
And
They suck.
it should be on every list. The Nike Zoom MVP Steve
They
Nash.
I will never know if those are
You
comfortable
should
or
cop
not.
a pair.
Which one? Okay, so what? I
You're
want to say
frustrated.
at one point
It's okay.
I saw a shoe from him, and I don't think it was the one that was made out of trash, but something from Steve Nash's line looked super dope, and I always wanted to buy it, but I never did.
There's a Nike Zoom MVP.
Is that what it is? But is that the one that's made out of refuse
There is. He did. So there's been a bunch. There
Which
was,
one is the
there was
one
a
made
Zoom
out of
BB Low.
trash?
There was a Zoom BB Low trash talk. There was a Zoom MVP trash talk, and there was a Hyperdunk trash talk. There was 3.
Okay, you said Zoom BB Low.
Zoom BB Low 2 trash talk.
Oh, that sucked.
Then there was a Zoom MVP. This was the Zoom MVP.
Let me see it. Let me see it first. Don't show
It's the
George.
one that you wear all the time.
The Zoom MVP.
Yes, the one that you
Those
wear
suck.
when you play.
This one.
I mean, I can see
Yeah,
why they're good
it's
at
all right.
basketball.
I'm not
I
mad
hate
at
the
it.
colors on it.
This isn't a LeBron. Oh, this is the All-Star shoe. Never mind.
You
I thought it was
looking
like
at
that
that
was a
air
LeBron
bubble.
colorway.
Who's going first?
Simple as.
I'll go first.
Wait, what's your honorable mentions?
Are we
George?
going all 5?
He's honorable mention. Oh, he.
I
already
did
mentioned
honorable
it?
mention.
Oh,
I have none.
I just have 3 because, I don't think they would go on anyone's top 5 in the world, but they're very comfortable. And another reason they're on the honorable mention list is there's really not any new technology in it. It's just like, so Asics Gel Light 5, super comfortable. Love the neoprene inside the shoe. Laughing already. Listen.
funny word.
I mean, are you not going to say why you think it's a comfortable shoe? When you,
No, I don't know what it was about neoprene. I have no idea. It made me
Neosporin.
laugh.
Yes.
Go
He
ahead.
put Neosporin
laugh
on
at
his,
George,
on his
man. You know what he
gonad
does to people.
after the surgery.
Go ahead. I can tell you one thing that won't be on this. Actually, you put one on the list. I don't see a Jordan one be on anybody's list.
A Jordan 1? Jordan 1 be
No,
on the
any
most,
Jordan.
Oh, it'd be on the most
The
uncomfortable
best one,
list.
the most comfortable is Jordan 3.
No.
If we're talking Jordans.
Every single. I mean, I would say that's probably the best out of like all the originals.
Out of all the OGs, the Jordan 3 is
But-
the most comfortable.
Jordans are the most uncomfortable sneakers out there.
Yeah, you
I
can't-
actually kind of think if you get the right size, a 14 is actually not bad. It has that like shape that kind of like contours a little bit.
maybe.
If you get the right
I thought you were
size.
gonna
I'm just saying because I had a size like a 10.5 when I was in high school and college.
I thought you were gonna say.
And a 10.5
If you get
is
the
the
size
wrong
you wear,
size.
if you get the size you wear, they feel high.
I thought you were gonna say. I thought you were gonna say a 4, and I was gonna call you a liar.
Nah, because some shoes you can get a half size too
Fours
small.
hurt after about an hour and a half. A 4 needs to come off.
Simple. A 4 is made out of like concrete and
There's no neoprene. There's no
there ain't no
neoprene.
neoprene. It's made out of
And
concrete
you
and
hate
like.
Air Force Ones. 4s are pretty close
That's
to
why I
Air
call
Force
them-
Ones.
I
I
That's why they
would
call them
never
cement, 'cause
ever
they're made out of
call-
cement.
I would never ever call a 4 a comfortable
No,
shoe.
okay.
A 3 is all right because 3 is actually kind of big. Like I had an 11 and it
3s are comfortable.
and it fit fine. It didn't make any sense that an 11 would fit.
3 is the only Jordan you can walk around in all day.
No.
And besides maybe a 1 low.
You could do 2 laps around a mall. That's it.
I could wear 3s all day.
And then walk back to the
And
car.
you got
and
to get
that's
to the
it.
car. And you
Put on your
God
Ultra Boost.
dang. Yeah,
They're
you
made
got
out
to-
of like cardboard and hard plastic and steel cage.
What else you got?
All right, so honorable mentions: Asics Gel i5. I know you guys are gonna hate on this one. Nike Air Max 1 Ultra Flyknit.
Why would we
Why
hate
do
on
we
it?
hate on it?
Because swear we hate
both
it.
have just
No,
said-
I'm not paying
not
full
the
price.
shoe. What are you talking about? Even I didn't pay full price for it. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the fact that before episodes back, I said it was super comfortable, and you were like, "It's Air Max 1. It's not comfortable."
Well, you said they did something
We
to
said
it.
this week that we have to
We're
we
gonna
have
cop.
must buy.
It's Flyknit.
Okay.
I'm not talking about the shoe itself.
Okay, first of all, Flyknit doesn't work when you wear your shoes unlaced.
Yeah.
Facts.
You
okay?
need to lace those up.
You had
You need to tie them tight.
no, George. You had them joints. Them joints were so wide open. Pause. That you couldn't even do nothing. The Flyknit doesn't work if it's not touching your foot. Facts.
I mean, it's still touching your foot.
No, not necessarily.
I'm telling you that whatever the insert and the midsole is different material. You picked it up. I gave it to you. You saw how light it was compared to
very
like
light.
another Air Max 1. There's something different about it other than the Flyknit. But anyways, and then New Balance 999, super comfortable shoe. Like I said, no extra technology in that compared to what's coming out these days, but very comfortable.
I agree.
Okay. Who's going top 5 then?
And fourth, black timber. No, I'm just kidding.
Yes, black Tims, 6-inch Tims, 6-inch Tims boots, waterproof. I actually go my list.
Go your list? All 5?
I'll go my all
Run
5.
it.
I actually memorized them.
Run it.
Number 5, I got.
After you changed it.
No, I didn't change it. I'm gonna leave it as is.
Okay.
Kobe 8.
Okay.
It's the most comfortable
For walk around shoe too?
walk around.
I didn't
too.
think you guys would have that on your.
No, I did
Yeah.
because I tried to do one from like everything, like a runner, a basketball, a cross trainer.
all right.
I tried to, but I really couldn't. Number 5, Kobe 8, and I wanted to put it higher, but
I'm actually happy
And
with
walking
you guys.
around, you can't walk around in Kobe 8.
I can play in it all day. I can't just like put a pair on and walk around.
No, I could walk
I could
around.
do
it.
everything
But
in
a
Kobe
Kobe.
I bet you can, man.
What are the
Oh.
ones that I got? The IDs,
Yeah.
10s. Is that 10? Or 10's the one that's out now?
You talking about the like one the
I had the one the All-Star
Flyknit
games.
one?
Last
Oh
year
yeah, that's a
All-Star
10.
Games.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 11. No,
The
it's
Easter
11.
Most
things?
uncomfortable. Period.
You said
I haven't worn
uncomfortable?
Most uncomfortable.
They're
Like
those
the
are comfortable
wait,
to play
like
in.
the mangoes that I got, but just the Flyknit
no,
version
yes,
of that
I
one?
got the one
yes.
before that. I got
Yeah.
the model before that.
I don't think
no,
so.
I don't think so. I think
I
it's
had
the
them
same one.
ID'd for
Yeah,
All-Star game
that's
last
the
year.
Same one.
Yeah, but it's
Oh, it is?
11.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, most uncomfortable ever.
Not the. I was gonna put the 11 on there
Yours
because of
aren't-
the one that I had.
Mine are like
super comfortable.
Whoa, like crazy uncomfortable.
Oh.
I don't.
but
care
they're
for
like to play in. That shoe is crazy comfortable, and when you
Maybe.
break it in, it's nuts.
them. Maybe because I'll walk in like Frankenstein. I want to
Yeah,
try
you
to
were.
crease it.
But you had some other stuff done too recently, so
Like what?
I mean,
All right, yes, I'm
Go
trying
ahead, your
to.
undercarriage
I'm
look
trying to
ass.
bend my nuts.
You've
Number
been walking
4.
like Frankenstein for about 2.5
I'm
weeks.
good now. I went to the gym last night.
You playing softball tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm playing.
Dang.
Number 4,
Championships.
Reebok DMX Run 10. I gotta put that on the list.
Dang, I
Wait,
actually
hold
forgot
on.
about
I
that.
knew that would be on your list, and I'm glad that's why we did this list because there ain't no way I would ever pick that shit. But anyways,
You
It
never
is-
tried
it
one
is
on.
Super comfortable.
I mean, I
forgot
want to
about
say
it.
I did like in 1996, but yeah, you're probably right.
You never tried it on. It's the original Ultra Boost.
It is.
Facts.
They're
Yeah,
super
okay, that
comfortable.
makes
Because
absolutely no
it
sense.
was the first shoe where you could feel the air like, oh, it went to the front, and you step, the air goes back to the back.
I mean, Air
And
Max
you-
95, same
No,
thing.
Air Max 95s are not comfortable. Period. All right, and the most overrated sneaker of all time.
That's a
Number
stretch.
3. Number
That's
3
a
most
stretch.
overrated sneaker of all time.
Number 3.
Number 3.
That's a stretch.
It's
Was it
the-
even on your list? We already did overrated.
It was
I
on my
don't
list,
remember.
but it wasn't number 3.
All right, well then you can't.
But
change
it was like
now.
number 9.
You can't change.
I've been thinking about it. Number 3.
Prayed.
Whatever
Right.
the first full length Air
Talk to
unit
Joseph.
shoe was the same kind of thing.
No, it wasn't. Air has never been comfortable. I have never. I can't think of one. I can't. Only Zoom Air has felt comfortable. Zoom Air and maybe Tuned Air was comfortable. Shocks, never. Not
Yeah,
Air.
they're
Not
terrible.
terrible.
Shocks
I know
Shocks
that.
are terrible.
I'm just saying, Shocks, never.
That's why it went away
Air-
after like 3
Air
years
Max?
or whatever.
Air Max,
They were 2
never.
weeks.
No Air Max sneakers are comfortable. Pippins with the air on the
I
side, never.
don't
Up
agree with that.
tempos,
I don't agree with
never.
that.
They've never been comfortable. Only thing with Zoom
Maybe
Air,
the like insert is different now than what they used to
Now,
use.
you
or
see,
something,
people
but-
think Air is comfortable now because now they'll put like the lunar sole thing
Yeah,
in
maybe
there.
that's why. I
That
don't know.
doesn't count. Number 3, Roche runs. Period. Roche runs. We're not wearing them, but they're
not wearing
very comfortable.
Nobody
we ain't wearing them.
I thought about it today.
wearing
Wait,
them,
no.
though.
I can't.
Wait.
I
I
can't
thought about
wear
it today.
those.
I looked at pictures. I was like, I have that
can't.
pair. I should break that out.
I can't wear those
I
because
have
that
2
like
pairs that I like the like Supreme ones or what were those ones
I got
called?
DS ones.
The premiums. I've got
Those-
2
I do
pairs of those.
Yeah,
I need to
got
get.
the same one. I got black
can't,
ones.
I can't do it. That ridged like insole, can't do it. It like pinches my foot and stuff. Makes me feel
Oh,
funny.
you smoking? That's good.
Can't do it.
Number 2, I mean, it's kind of like, I did the Yoji Morimoto run, which is basically a pure abuse.
Pure abuse.
Pure,
See, I haven't worn mine yet, so
Pure-
I can't
pure
say.
boost.
So I didn't put it on there.
So I'll say that.
A lot of people say though that a Pure Boost is better than an Ultra Boost.
Pure boosts are dope.
No, it's not.
The,
Like that,
the
I
pure
look
boost.
like-
The problem with the
seriously,
pure boost
comfort.
is the pure boost is that
I can say pure boost.
the pure boost is that
Pure boost.
he's like fucking. He's like German. He turned German.
I'm
The
like-
pure boost. The pure boost. The problem with the pure boost is that in the front of the toe.
God.
That's not even German. That's like Australian.
A British.
Has
now.
anyone tried an Alpha Bounce on yet? By the way,
I did.
I
and
did
hate
not.
'em.
it sucks.
All right.
Like comfort, I'm saying, not look of a shoe. The comfort.
I don't know. I was so angry. I put them on and I was like, "Oh my god!" I was like, "This is the first shoe
In
I've
the
actually
store,
got
or
from
you
Finish
cop
Line."
Future got
Oh, when I bought them,
yeah.
I bought all of them.
Future got you.
You took them all back.
Every single one. I had the black ones, the
Like,
zebra
did it
color
look like
ones.
trash with jeans or something?
No,
Is that
remember
why?
when I told you when we were at the hospital for the baby and that nurse came out wearing them?
Oh, that's right. And he was like,
I
"That's too
was
much
like-
neoprene."
I was hated. Them joints came in. I put them on my feet. Awful. Alpha. And they're still making them. Now, the leather ones might be aight, though.
That was gonna be dope.
It might be aight.
I don't know.
But
what
the
that
Pure
means.
Boost has a toe cap that's like plastic on it. That's the only uncomfortable thing about a Pure Boost. Otherwise, the Pure Boost.
No, he can't say that shit. But wait, is that in the Yoji one?
No.
No, not the
Oh,
Yogi
all right,
one.
yeah, yeah,
Just the
yeah.
regular Adidas one.
Mine are like the neoprene. I hope you got a half size down.
I did, but I put my
Okay.
foot in it and it still felt a little small. So I don't know if that
Mine
one's
are
made different.
Huge. I got a 9.5 and they're way too big. Those are comfortable, and then Ultra Boost is number 1, obviously. Ultra Boost, I can't see anything getting better than that. Besides, unless those
that'd
Nikes
be
that come
tough.
out originally,
Which ones?
those ones that like they look like
Self-lacing?
no, the joints look like orthopedic. Those actually,
Those might be comfortable.
should
They
actually
do.
go to the retirement homes. So that homeless people, now homeless people, so old people don't gotta bend down.
Tie in
I'm
their
sure
shoes.
they'll
They
be
press a
at
button.
least $250. I'm sure.
But like no, the Ultra Boost, like what was I talking about? I have no idea what I was going.
You're talking
with
about a Nike that's coming
You
out.
saying
Oh
something that
no,
could be
that
more
Nike
comfortable.
where it looks like the upper is like prime knit, but like
Oh, he's
each
the one
air
that-
sole,
yeah.
each air sole is separated. It's
Oh
like,
yeah, I
Yeah.
hate that. I don't know why you guys like
What?
that shoe.
those are fire.
Could be dope.
That suck.
They look dope. And if they
be
could,
dope.
if they're
That
just
sucks
as
to me.
comfortable, that might what make air comfortable. If they separate the entire pod, it might do that because in a 360
Yeah,
Air
they
Max,
tried to do it with
they
with,
put
what's
too
the
much
ones?
of those,
boings. What are those ones called?
springs. That's such a false advertisement. You
No,
don't talk about false
the shoe we just were
advertisement.
talking about. Shocks. I was like,
Yeah,
they
shots.
try to make them individual.
Such false advertisement, man.
Terrible.
Because I mean that commercial, the OG model of those were fire. We all had them.
They're fire.
I think we all had them. Most of
I
them
had a
probably
Shocks
Concord ones?
basketball shoe,
I still have the Vince Carter,
but like a
ones.
low though, and then a Shocks like running shoe or workout shoe or something.
I had so
Trash.
many.
You
Like
got
I
a
had
lot of
3 or 4
shots.
socks.
I think
I
I
had
did
3 or
like
4. I still
squats
got
in
some.
them.
Yeah.
Pause.
What else you got? Number 5.
Number 5 to me because I'm wearing it today. That's why it made the list. The Zoom Revis. The Zoom Revis is like one of the best comfortable
pretty-
sneakers of all
that's
time.
a
Shit, I
good
actually
one.
forgot about that.
That's a good one. 'Cause
Yeah.
when we
And-
all
and-
tried those on. We were stunned.
Yeah,
forgot
it's
about
a
that.
great shoe.
That's a good
All right,
one.
Simple gets credit because I forgot about those.
all right,
They-
Simple.
They should be on a top 10 or an honorable mention, but not top 5.
I don't
I
know.
can wear 'em all
man.
day.
Number 5 is pretty good. For a
Number
cross trainer?
yeah. For
cross
number
trainer.
4 for me.
My 5 is as good as it gets.
got it.
Number 4 for me was honorable mention of yours, the ASIC Gelite 5. Like to me, that's the most comfortable ASIC. It's a great shoe. The sole, perfect. So, number 3 is the Yeezy 350. either V1 or
I'm
V2.
surprised you didn't put it on there.
That's like super. Like
I haven't tried a V2 yet on, so I can't say nothing. But apparently, it fits better. Yes.
Fits better.
It fits better. More snug.
Oh, way more snug.
A lot more snug.
Had to get a bigger size. I could go 10.5 if I
What
wanted.
I told you.
Number 2.
Yeah, I know you're right. But I got a 10. 10 fits perfect.
Number 2, I could wear either one of these all day, every day. The Flyknit Racer or Trainer, both of them. Like I think they're amazing shoes.
I wanted to put Racer on there, but the price just makes me so angry.
Yeah.
The Trainer
You gotta give it the outlet.
has
What's the Trainer?
Lunar though, right? And the other one doesn't, or
No, only
Racers
there
have
is a
nothing.
Trainer. With,
that's the not Fragment, the HTM only, huh?
Yeah,
that has
the Lunar.
I need to
So
search that
the
out.
the Trainer and the
first one that
Racer
came
are
out.
like almost identical. And then they started doing like a puffy collar in the Trainer, but both of them like they came out at the same time. I like think they're one and the same. Both of them are.
They released at that Montalban before it closed. Well, I mean, and like also Tonio Mercer or whatever.
And Fat Joe restocked them.
Yes, and Up NYC just
Yes.
restocked from 6 years ago.
And the number 1 should be everybody's number 1, the Adidas Ultra Boost.
Absolutely.
It doesn't get much better than that.
I wanted to say Uncaged, but
Uncaged actually is
I mean,
more
it doesn't-
comfortable.
I don't think it matters.
It doesn't matter, but the Uncaged is more comfortable than
It is.
the regulars. The regulars start to hurt the top of my foot after a while, like how tight they are.
yeah, they
But-
start to feel too tight.
Yeah.
I wear them loose and they still start to feel tight.
and if it wasn't so uncomfortable
me.
after an hour and a half, those Flyknit Frees that you and I bought like 3 years ago at the Nike outlet for $25, the multicolor
oh
ones,
yeah,
for the first
Very
hour and a
comfortable.
half,
I
most
work out
comfortable
in
shoe
those.
I've ever had.
I still work. That's why I work out.
Oh,
on them,
you're
because
talking about the one that's like a sock?
Yeah,
like the
because-
Yeah,
snake
but after
collar?
3 hours,
you can't feel nothing.
You can't feel your feet.
the circulation is
Oh my God.
gone.
But that's a what you call it, free run though, right?
I mean,
It was the
It's a
Nike.
free
It was the
run.
first Nike
Why
Flyknit
not?
Free. Like,
Yeah.
but
yeah.
like those, that's why I work out.
There's
in
less
them.
Oh, my
technology
God.
in the.
I work
in
out
the
in
sole,
those
though.
because I'm wearing it in an hour,
Yeah.
hour and a half at the max. You
Yeah.
walk around in those, no joke. I wore those to the
Dead.
mall. I
Dead.
had to. Every time we sat down,
Buy
I
your
take
pair
my
of
foot
shoes.
out of it.
Yeah.
You-
They're terrible.
they're
But the first hour and a half, 2 hours in them,
Gold.
like most comfortable shoe of all time.
All right, what's your list, George?
I was looking something up on here, but I don't remember. What'd you say, Simple?
The Nike Flyknit Free.
No, before that.
the
was number
Ultra
2?
Boost. The
Oh,
number 2,
HTM
Nike
trainers?
Flyknit.
Oh yeah,
Nike
yeah,
Flyknit
that-
Racer and
I'm gonna
Trainer.
show you what that
Racers
what that
are-
Flyknit,
I don't know if racers are
HTM.
necessarily comfortable, but they're
I think they're
just
comfortable.
because they have nothing though.
Like I took.
They don't
like,
have any lunar,
I'll tell
no
you why.
air, no
so
zoom,
I
no
took,
nothing.
I wore Racers the last time I went to Disneyland. This is why I think it's the most comfortable shoe. I wore them last time I went to Disneyland. Wore them for like 2 days. You can wear that shoe all day. It's comfortable.
Every day.
It could get wet. It'll dry in 20 minutes. Like it's like it's
Yeah.
the greatest vacation. We did our vacation shoes. I think like first 5 episodes we did our top 5 vacation shoes all
time
time.
ago.
That was like number 2 or 1 on my list. Like that shoe is
Yeah,
a must.
But I think the shoe itself is great because it's just your go-to so easy.
Oh, yeah.
You pick it off the ground, put it on the foot. Like it's
Oh, yeah.
nothing like, whatever.
You might not recognize this one, but there's like a multicolor one too.
Yeah, I remember those. Yeah.
Don't you got those?
No, these only sold at like
Oh, I remember those.
Montalban
Yeah.
and NYC.
I remember that.
I told someone to get me a pair of Montalban, and they were like, "Oh, I'll get it for
Oh,
you."
one
and
of
then,
that.
yeah.
What's his name?
Yeah, and then later on, they were like, "Oh, I didn't make it, bro."
What's his
Yeah,
name?
they
AKA
sold 'em.
AKA Loudmouth.
Yeah.
All right, top 5, George.
Yeah, probably went and got a bunch of pairs and slanged them all once they realized how much they were going for.
Didn't even sell to you.
But they were sitting at Montalban for like that entire day or whatever, and then
5.
all right, number 5, Kobe 8. I'm glad you guys had that on there. Kobe 8 to wear all the time, every day. Doesn't matter. Most comfortable basketball shoe of all time. Number 4, glad you put it on your list because a lot of people forget about it. Roshi Run, got to be on there.
Has to
We
be.
don't wear them no more,
It's
but
historic.
you can wear those. It has
It's a
that
comfort
insole
icon.
plus whatever the material is. Yes,
It's beautiful.
all day long.
You have any of the originals left? I have none of those. No
I have
reds,
all,
no
yeah, I have
blacks.
all of them. I just
I
put
don't
them
know
in the
what happened to
boxes,
them,
and
Did I sell them?
I'm sure you got them somewhere.
No, I have like only the like premium ones that we bought later on, like the suedes and
You better
the
check your
wovens.
closet. You find stuff all the time.
What else you got?
Number 3, you guys haven't tried this shoe on yet, and you hated on it, but I'm telling you, you got to try it on.
sucks.
The Nike Lunar Epic Low.
I don't never try that on.
I mean,
I'm sure it's
I don't
comfortable.
want to try it
I'm
on
just
ever.
saying, it's super comfortable.
I think I'm too short for that shoe too.
Top 3. No, not the high one.
No,
I know what you're talking about, but I think I'm too
the,
short for that one.
the spaghetti multicolor ones that he wore that were
Spaghetti.
goofy looking.
Okay.
They look good on
Confetti dookie.
The
It
shoe.
looked like the confetti when you send it on iPhone.
Yes, when you
The
send
shoe
them
is
a
super
message to
comfortable.
celebrate.
Just try it on.
Okay.
It'll change your life.
Okay, I'll do that.
Number 2, Simple already said. I didn't know if anyone was going to have this shoe. I kind of expected you to have it because you were the one that told me when you put your foot in it, it changed your life. The Yeezy Boost 350.
I didn't say it changed
Super.
my life.
You said change your life.
No,
you
I
said
think
it made
I said
you
my
walk
cool
like a
point.
You said
Egyptian.
no.
I
You
think
said
I
it made you
got
like a
cooler.
new person. Huh?
Yeah.
I did say
Made you
that.
feel like a new
But I
person.
said like it makes you feel like a new person when you walk somewhere and everybody's like looking at it. It makes you
Nah,
feel.
you said when
Nah.
you first put your foot inside.
No,
you
that was
you
Adidas.
turn into Kanye.
said-
But that was that was Ultra Boost.
No, it wasn't
Yeah,
because
turn
I
to
had
Kanye,
Ultra Boost first.
When you said
Yeah,
you put,
then when I finally got them, I was
No,
like,
you had 350 before I did, and then you were like, "You need to get them."
Yeah.
And I said, "We'll see if it's like Ultra Boost." And it's
then-
not quite there,
yeah.
but it's close.
you said you put your foot in it, and Joseph came up and put his thumb up to you.
yes.
And
I
gave you
looked
a
up.
thumbs
I looked up Fat Joe's like the store, just and if you look at like the Wikipedia page or whatever, it says Joseph whatever. So I started laughing when I saw that. He actually is Joseph. All right.
Yes, the carpenter. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a carpenter. So number 1, you guys
built a
already know.
store
You guys
by himself.
You guys
That's
both
cold
had
here.
it. You guys both had it. Ultra Boost is not even close. I mean,
It's not
Not
even close. I don't see any company. I gotta try that new Nike, but I don't see any company can.
If
compete
this-
on
You
it.
can
So-
never
so
beat the
the-
Ultra Boost.
the only
Yeah.
thing that I dislike about the Lunar Epic Low is that it doesn't have either neoprene insert or like the.
You stop
love
saying that.
neoprene,
You love
bro.
No,
neoprene,
no.
bro.
I like shoes that you can put your foot in and you
Oh,
don't
I
have to
hate
lace
that,
it to like
uh,
keep it on. You know what I
I
mean?
don't care for that.
You like
That's what I'm saying. So if you make a shoe where the tongue is not attached to the sole, I hate that. It
I'll
needs to
say
be able to like
you
hold
like
your
neoprene almost as much as gonads.
Flynet,
Okay.
Flynet Air Max 90s needs.
Foot. Yeah,
needs
shout out
that
Don
though.
Fisher.
Yeah,
Flynet
Flynet
90s.
Air Max 90s.
Flynet Air Max 90s.
Oh yeah, those don't
needs
have
something.
it either. That
Because
upsets me too.
When you were wearing them, you wore them loose, and when you were walking, it looked like the shoe was like opening it up. I was like, "That's not Flynet."
yeah,
What
but
about,
but later on, I
Pubis?
laced them up though.
Pure abuse? I can't say pure abuse.
Nah, but later on, I laced them up, and it was like a completely different thing.
All right, so that's our top 5 comfort. Anything else? I'm glad
Oh,
everybody's
it's
back.
good to be back.
Y'all coming back next week?
Oh, gee. I actually might not be here next week. I might be at Disneyland. But it was good to be back. 3 guys drinking
Always
beers,
something.
talking about sneakers.
Are you coming back the week after that?
The week after that.
Man,
I'm riding.
You gotta try them on. I'm telling you.
they actually look all right there.
Oh,
I can't stand jeans like that.
Eh.
What is that called?
You gotta try them on. They're probably at the outlet now. You didn't see them
What
at the
is that
outlet when you
called?
went?
They have other different ones.
Pinned or whatever.
Pinwheeled?
Pin rolled.
All right,
Pin rolled jeans.
this is so wild.
I don't know why you hate it so
All right.
much. I'm not
Well-
saying it looks the greatest, but it
because they make joggers now.
Don't pin roll your jeans anymore. Buy
Like-
joggers.
like I seen somebody do that with Yeez 350s, but not like pin it to where it's against your ankle. Just roll it up, and it actually looked dope.
No,
I
if
was
you
like,
just
oh,
roll
this
it
kinda
up,
dope.
that's fine. You can just roll it up.
But
You
what's
can
the
roll
Roll it up or a cuff.
But what's the
You can't, but you can't
cuff.
peg
But
leg
I'm
it.
saying like
you can't peg leg it.
I'm saying
Okay, you're not a
cuff to
fucking pirate. Are you a pirate?
All right, I don't do it
Unless
so
you have
relax.
pirate blacks on, that's the only way.
I'm saying they rolled it up and it looked like, and it was that high
Kids at home, don't peg leg your
with
jeans
a 350.
unless you are a pirate or you're wearing
But it
pirate
wasn't
blacks.
pinned. It just was rolled up, and it looked dope. I was like,
Okay.
I would never do it, but I was like, oh, it's kind of dope.
Listen, butt pirate, that's a sneak diss.
Okay,
All right.
you're doing too much.